This is the Uke Revolution. I'm Brooke, and you're watching a lesson for the killer song, Mr. Brightside. So we're going to play in C today. It's easier. It's a half step down from the original. The original is D flat. If you want to play these chords along with the original recording, you would use capo 1 in the chords that we learned today. I'm also going to show you some chord variations, so just like a couple little different things that you can do to spice things up a little bit. If you want to get the PDF for this arrangement, it's available for members on Ko-fi. The link's in the caption. You can join as a monthly member. You access the whole library. At the time of this recording, there's almost 500 song titles in the library. New ones added all the time. Check it out. There's some freebies in the shop that's over on the Ko-fi page as well. So we're going to look at the chords first and then a little bit about strumming. I'll show you the chords for each part of the song, verse, pre-chorus, and chorus, and the outro. We'll look at examples with the lyrics, and then I'll play the whole thing. I do have the riff, the opening riff tabbed. It's really difficult to play on ukulele. It's a bit tricky, but I am going to show that to you later if you're interested in learning it. So we have C, F, A minor, and G. And these are the chords for the regular version. Those are the only chords you need. We're playing this a half step down from the original today. The original is in D flat. If you want to play along with the original track, then you can use capo 1 and these chords. Or you're going to play D flat, G flat, B flat minor, and A flat instead of these chords. Good luck with that. We're going to use C today. And this second line of chords, these are the chord variation ones in case you want to play sort of a loungy sounding chill version. C major 7, F major 7, A minor 7, and E minor 7. So you would substitute C major 7 for C, F major 7 for F, and so on, whenever you feel like it. You can use some of them, you can not use one of them, it doesn't matter. Choose your own adventure. Lucky us today, we're just using the island strum, so you can play down, down, up, or you can play down, chunk up, chunk up. So let's look at the chords for each part. For the verse, we have C for 4, G for 4, F for 8, and that repeats several times to make a verse. So with island strum, that will sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. C, G, F. C, and it just repeats several times for each verse. You can choose where you put your chunks in. If you want to make it chunky or less chunky, it's up to you. For the pre-chorus, we have A minor for 8, G for 8, and F for 16. I had to do math in my head real quick. It's like, how many is that? So the pre-chorus part is the, as she's touching his chest, now he takes off her dress now. That part. So that will sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. A minor, G, F. Play it again. A minor, G, F. So each pre-chorus has that 2 times, this little collection of chords. The chorus and the interlude, so the jealousy turn into do 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 do. C for 4, F for 4, A minor for 4, G for 4. And this is used as an interlude between parts of the song as well. So that will sound like this. C, F, A minor, G. C, F, A minor, G. And again, it repeats several times to make up a whole chorus. And we use this for the end of the song to the outro, the I never, that part. And I'll show you some stuff about the outro later with the lyrics. So for now, we're going to look at the verse with the lyrics. So we're doing the same chords for the intro, C, G, and F, that we do for the rest of the verse. We're going to play the verse, and I'll show you a couple things about performing this. When we get to the F on How Did It End Up Like This, It Was Only a Kiss, The production, like the band kind of drops out when he's saying those lines. So you can keep playing the F, or you can stop and just chunk the strum like this to keep the rhythm. How did it end up like this? It was only a kiss. It was only a kiss. It's up to you, but that's what I'm going to do today to show you how it works. Okay, let's try it. 1, 2, 3 on the C. Here we go. Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. Started out with a kiss. How did it end up like this? It was only a kiss. Was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep and she's calling a cab while he's having a smoke and she's taking a drag. Now I'm going to bed and my stomach is sick and it's all in my head, but she's touching his. So we go right into the pre-chorus with A minor. These lyrics, but she's touching his, are going to be at the end of that F. So we'll go from this last part of the verse. Now they're going to bed. 1, 2, 3 on the C. Now they're going to bed and my stomach is sick and it's all in my head, but she's touching his chest. Now he takes off her dress. Now let me go. Lots of F, lots of F, lots of F, lots of F. And I just can't look, it's killing me and taking control. The chords with the lyrics. So we'll go from the and taking control at the end of the pre-chorus. And taking control. Jealousy turning saints into the sea, swimming through sick lullabies, choking on your alibis. But it's just a price I pay. Destiny is calling me. Open up my eager eyes, 'cause I'm Mr. Brightside. See the interlude. And we'll have a look at the outro, and I have a little trick for the last G that I'll show you in just a minute to make it sound like the ending of the original. So the interlude. This interlude we just played. We'll play it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. F, A minor, G. I never. We just end on the G like that with one strum instead of the whole strum pattern, or you can do this. So for this little suggested ending, basically we're playing a bar G chord, bar the bottom 3 strings of the 2nd fret, and then the 3rd fret, the E string. Now you're going to use this pinky finger for the 5th fret on the first, like the first notation there, the 5th fret, number 5. We're making this melody line. 5, 3, 2, and keeping this G shape the whole time. So the first position there is here, 5. Now you put your ring finger down on the A string of the 3rd fret, squish it under there, and then you pick it up. 5, 3, 2. So you always have the G chord held, and you're just changing the A string as you go from 5 to 3 to 2. So if we do that on the last line, and you can kind of slow down when you get to it to give yourself time to do it, because it's a little bit tricky. C, okay, as promised, so here's the riff. On the PDF, I did a riff for low G, and I did a riff for high G. So this is the one with high G. So I'm kind of holding these two fingers for the 3 and the 4. 3, 4, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 0. It's almost the same thing 4 times. We're changing one note every time. So the repeated section starts with the 3 and goes to the 0. And then we start it over, but each time it's starting with a different note. So here we start with 3, we play the same thing. Then it switches to 2, this first note switches to 2, and the rest of it's the same. And then it switches to 5 here, and the rest of it's the same, and then that repeats. It's still the 5 on this last time. So right after the 0 is when the pattern starts over again. It's just that the first note moves every time. So we have 3, 4, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 0, 2, 4, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 0, 5, 4, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 0, and the same thing. 5, 4, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 0. But it's really fast in the original. It's very tricky to do, but it's a very famous riff. So I want you to have it in case you're somebody who likes to mess around with these finger picky things. I'm not really one of those people, but I will tab a riff for you. And if you get the PDF, then the low G one is on there. Basically, it just changes this first note from each little repeated section is on the G string, and it's an octave lower, because then you can get the full like arpeggiated effect. Do 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 do. Yeah, you can get that lower tone with the low G. So I'm gonna do the first. We're gonna do intro, verse, pre-chorus, chorus, and then the interlude. The interlude's just the chorus. Chords keep playing until you get to the verse again. And when I get to verse 2, I'm going to use the chord variations. So I'll be doing C major 7 instead of C, E minor 7 instead of G, and F major 7 instead of F. And then when I get here, it'll be A minor 7 for A minor. Just to show you like what it sounds like. 1, 2, 3, let's go. C, G, F. Coming out. Coming out of my cage, and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. Started out with a kiss, how did it end up like this? It was only a kiss, was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep, and she's calling a cab while he's having a smoke, and she's taking a drag. Now they're going to bed, and my stomach is sick, and it's all in my head, but she's touching his chest. Now he takes off her dress. Now let me go. Still the pre-chorus chords. I just can't look, it's killing me and taking control. Chorus. Jealousy, turning saints into the sea, swimming through sick lullabies, choking on your alibis. But it's just the price I pay. Destiny is calling me. Open up my eager eyes, 'cause I'm Mr. Brightside. C. Still doing the chorus chords. A minor, G. Do it again. Okay, here comes a verse with the chord variations. Coming out of my cage, and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. Started out with a kiss, did it end up like this? It was only a kiss, it was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep, and she's calling a cab, taking a smoke, and she's taking a drag. Now they're going to bed, and my stomach is sick, and it's all in my head, but she's touching his chest. Now he takes off her dress. Now let me go. And I just can't look, it's killing me, taking control. Jealousy, turning saints into the sea, swimming through sick lullabies, choking on your alibis. But it's just the price I pay. Destiny is calling me. Open up my eager eyes, back to regular chords. Just the C, F, A minor, G to the end. I never Yay, thanks for tuning in, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. If you like this lesson, don't forget to click like, share with somebody else who might like to learn it. Give a comment below if you have a question or if you just want to say hello. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next time. Happy strumming and stay funky, everybody. Peace out.